This is Graham Greene's 1948 novel, The Heart of the Matter. I tried to read this when I was a teenager, I think, but didn't get very far with it. And it's only in the last 20 years or so that I've come back to Graham Greene and have found, I've worked my way through 5 of his books now, and each one I've enjoyed more. And this, the latest, I've enjoyed greatly. It's set in the early 1940s in a British colony, an unnamed British colony in West Africa during the Second World War. And its main character, Henry Scobie, is a police commissioner in that community. There's all sorts in this book, and I know that in one reading I haven't got all of it, I might well go back to this to read more. Some of the deeper issues in the book are to do, as they often are in Greene, with Catholicism, his Catholicism. Scobie is a Catholic. It's to do with conscience and sin, and various of the actions that take place in the book. Scobie has an affair, so it's an adulterous affair. He's a married man. He contemplates suicide, which is a mortal sin for Catholics. And yet he struggles with his conscience and tries to behave correctly and appropriately. So there are those big themes, and I don't know enough about Catholicism, and I didn't read the book carefully enough to pick all those issues out. I mean, they were there, but I didn't, in a sense, engage with the complexity that's in this book. But what I did enjoy very much was the sense of this colony and Africa and this closed community. First of all, there's the heat and the oppressive climate, and people are going down with a fever all the time. There's a kind of underlying controlled madness to it. And in a sense, I think Greene's saying that was the colonial experience for Brits. So although Greene's sympathetic to the actual characters in the book, you can hear that he's critical of the colonial mindset. He is compassionate, Greene, and in a sense understands, or attempts to understand and attempts to sympathise with all the characters. All of them have flaws, as people do, and some of them have deep flaws, but Greene's working away trying to accommodate them really into his understanding and approach to life. So there's the risk of diamond smuggling. There's a shipwreck in this, and a group of people are brought ashore after drifting for 40 days in an open boat. Scobie there meets a very young woman, 19 years old, who was married and not long married, and her husband has died in the shipwreck, and he feels great compassion for her, but then they actually develop an affair. Scobie's marriage is brilliantly conveyed. He's married to a woman called Louise, who's unhappy. She likes poetry and novels, doesn't find much of an outlet for these pursuits in the kind of drinking club that the British go to. She feels she's not liked by people. She also thinks that if her husband got promotion to be the district commissioner or whatever, the chief guy in the colony, then she would be more accepted amongst the other people there, the other Brits, and would be happier. And Greene portrays this marriage really, really sensitively, I think, that Scobie feels a pity for his wife and wants to help her, and they are close and companionable, and yet he doesn't love her. And that's just the writing about that marriage is brilliantly done, I think. So there's lots in this book, and there's lots to go back to. But I hope I've not run out of Graham Greene books to enjoy. I hope that the 6th one I read, when I do, will be even better than this, although I'm not sure he's going to top this one for me. See what you think. And if you've got any comments, please add them to the video, and likes, they're always appreciated. Thank you very much.